Hi again and welcome to part 2 of my killer WordPress video set where I've been looking at how to basically implement a decent blog using a theme called Socrates. And here we are, this is Socrates. We've installed that, or hopefully you've installed it as well. And now I'm going to go through and show you how to set it up. So let's go and look at the dashboard first of all. So we go to here on the left hand side, click on dashboard. And I'm assuming that you've managed to download your theme, Socrates, and put in the activation code. And now we've got a menu here on the side. It's called Socrates. Let's click on that. We don't really need to worry too much about this first page. It just tells you really about Socrates, how to get to the download area, page templates, that sort of thing. The next one is called Layout. And this is where we choose the general layout of our blog. Generally, I tend to go for the 300 pixel sidebar to the right, but you can have one to the left, or a slimmer 150 pixel one, or both sidebars, or indeed no sidebars. But we're gonna want to put some stuff in a bar, in a sidebar, a panel. Basically, like some of our maybe an opt-in form, a welcome video, that sort of thing. So I'm going to keep that as it is, 300 pixel sidebar right. And down here, I've already sort of filled this in, but really wicked things, bringing you the very best deals, site keywords, mobile phone reviews, technology reviews. I'm kind of looking towards this site as being an affiliate site for new technology, really wicked things, computers, mobile phones, gadgets basically. I do have a ClickBank ID. I'll just type that in there. And it's local mob 12, and what that does is it's now going to put up, I think it's 2 or 3 adverts which will rotate up at the top underneath the header, and this will be for the theme itself. I think there's some training videos as well, and these are just you put your affiliate link in there, which you get from ClickBank, which is a separate video altogether, but you just go to clickbank.com, set up an account, very, very straightforward, and you'll get an affiliate ID. Just put this in here, your ClickBank ID here, and the next stage, of course, is to save that there. Okay, the next, just underneath that, your ClickBank ID, you've got your Analytics HTML. This is your Google Analytics HTML. And this enables you to track your visitors, see who's visiting, where they're coming from, all that kind of stuff. So to get that HTML, you need to go over to Google Analytics, which I've already opened up here. Access Analytics. And we're gonna actually create a new account. Go to sign up. And it's really wicked things.com. It automatically puts that in as the account name, which is fine. I'm in the UK, so select UK, which is they put in a really weird place actually, just here, bizarrely. And then continue. I'm going to put in my name. And again, once again, select the country, United Kingdom, click continue. Yeah, we'll all agree with that, create new account. And it gives you this code here, which we just need to select, highlight it, right click, copy, head back over to the blog, and then we just put that in there. And then save. Okay, so the next one, search settings. You can have your own search box. I tend to use the one which comes with the theme, but if you had your own custom search box from Google or whatever, you could put the code in there and it would use that one. But for the sake of this, I'm just going to use the one which is on Socrates. These are all your sort of preferences as far as whether you want to show the author, date, comments, link. As a default, it's ticked, and this is down to preference whether you want that or not. I'm going to keep it ticked, and whether you want to use H1 tags instead of H2 tags, that's headline 1 tag or headline 2 tag. So basically whether you want a bigger headline for a post or a smaller headline, but we'll leave it as a H1 tag. Okay, now this is the next one is where you put in your AdSense code. So this is again to monetize your site. You want to go to AdSense, set up a Google AdSense account, and then we come through here, and then we can just go to here, which is create a new AdSense unit. Okay, it's just telling us roughly what all the different types of ad that we can have. We're going to have AdSense for content. And we just press continue on the next page. And select the colors of everything that you want, how you want the ad to display. Just a little point here. I always tend to use the light blue for the URL because that is what a link comes up with naturally. It's a blue color, so people know that that's something to click on. So I tend to choose light blue. You can preview this as well. I'm having a look. Why is that? Doesn't seem to be working. Okay, never mind. Corner styles you can select whether you want square, slightly rounded. Square's fine. Just use the default on the blog for the font family and font size. That's all fine. Showing blank space, showing on Google Ads from another URL. I mean, this is all just preference, but I just tend to keep this as default. Right, just continue past that next one. Now we want to choose the type of ad that we want now. Where are we? So it actually tells you here, AdSense recommends 336 by 280 or 300 by 250. So 300 by 250, that's perfect. We're going to submit and get the code. Right, and then literally take that, copy that, and that goes there. You can choose how many ads you want to repeat. Two, it's probably fine. What side of the post? Do you want it left, right, or top, or center? I'm going to leave it on the right. Here you can put another piece of code, but if you've already got an AdSense, link, which we have up here, I'll just leave it blank. But you could put a ClickBank hop link. You could put another ad, but basically with this one it's 468 by 60 or 234 by 60. Entirely up to you. I'm going to leave this blank. Once again, you've got the option here to enter some more HTML and rotate some AdSense units, but just use one. We'll just put that back. We'll just put that in there. I'm going to hang on a second. We can't because that's a 72890. So again, you would just go back and you'd set that up for a 72890, and it would just rotate those ads, maybe 3 ads, and you can choose how long you want the delay in seconds to be. And down here, you just put in your Twitter URLs and your Facebook and your RSS and all of that sort of stuff. So I believe my Twitter is local mobiles. I can't remember what my RSS is off the top of my head. But YouTube, I think, is local mobiles. LinkedIn I don't really use. Facebook is local mobile strategies, I think. So we'll just leave it at that for the moment. Again, put in your ClickBank ID, which we've already discussed. And you can customize your products here. So you could select a product through an affiliate site and then put the HTML in here, and it would specifically advertise those products. Again, I'm going to leave that blank for the moment. So let's just save that. And let's just, before we move on to the next section, let's just go and see how the site's looking now. Aha, right, so the one thing that you can notice is that we've now got a panel down the right-hand side, and we've got our YouTube and our Twitter feed here. So if you click here, it should go to, oh, it's not going to find, I know why, because, right, let's go back. You've got to put in the full URL. So that is http twitter.com. Okay, and then we've got http fb.com and http youtube.com. Save that. Let's go back and have a look and see if that's working now. Well, we can see it is working because it's come up here. So it's being a bit slow today. Yep, there we go. That's me. These are my tweets. So we can see that that's now working. Let's go back now to back on the Socrates. Now we have a look at the navigation. I don't tend to use the Socrates menus. I use the WordPress menus. So I'm going to leave that as it is, and we just go on to the next one, which is styling. Okay. CSS styles. I would leave this. This really is a whole new video, a whole new thing to get into. But cascading style sheets is completely well, it's a whole new skill. So I'm not going to even play with the CSS. But basically, what that does is it lets you customize your blog, what fonts you want to use, what size of fonts, colors, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to leave that alone for the time being. But we can choose down here a general theme or color set for our blog, and we can customize it. Quite like blue, so we'll just keep it as blue. But if you wanted, you could change any of these by looking up or putting the color code in there. So, but we'll keep that as it is. Save that. Header. Okay. Well, Socrates comes with a number of headers for you to use. I tend to design my own, and I'll make another video about how to design your own header. But we've already discussed that this is going to be a technology review site, an affiliate site for technology. So we want to choose something that kind of fits into that area. So it's probably maybe computers. It's going to be technology. See what we can come up with here. Here we go. There we go. Well, what about this one? This one's sort of okay-ish. Really wicked things bring you the best deals. Let's put that to the right. So it says here text alignment. We're going to whack that over to the right. We can make that bigger. We can make that. Sorry, we can make the font up here bigger, and the tagline bigger if you want. Change the font. Change the font of the description. Just mess around really, because this is just down to your personal preference. But there you go, that's not too bad, I think. And then we quite simply, after choosing that, and I'm going to make another video about how to make your own header, because I think that's very important. Put your own identity on it, and maybe put a picture of yourself on. I mean, if we go and have a look at my my initial blog we were talking about, social networking. We are slow today, aren't we? Right, you can see here I've made my own header with a picture of me here and everything else. So we're going to personalise this, but for the sake of this, I'm just running through basically how to put in the basics in order to create your blog. So we're going to go back to that. Save here. And now let's go and have a look and see how we're doing. Right, we're starting to take shape now, isn't it? It's starting to look like a bit of a blog. So we've got our advert here, which is coming up through AdSense. We've got our rotating basically social network links. And now if you were to write a post, this is where it would start. So anyway, that's for this video. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the widgets that we're going to put into the sidebar to really improve the blog, make it much more interactive. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next. Thank you.